Welcome back. Barron Trump has spent his entire life in the public eye, yet very little is actually known about him. As the youngest son of Donald Trump and the only child of Melania Trump, Barron became one of the most recognized teenagers in America long before he ever chose the spotlight. While many people assume his life has been filled only with privilege, the reality is far more complicated. Behind the headlines lies a childhood shaped by intense public attention, constant scrutiny, and extraordinary circumstances. When Donald Trump was elected the 45th President of the United States, Barron's life changed overnight. He left his home in New York and moved into the White House, becoming the first school-age boy to live there in more than 50 years. For most children, changing schools is stressful enough, but Barron had to adjust to a completely new life while the entire world watched his every move. Throughout his father's presidency, Barron remained the subject of media attention despite rarely appearing in public. Every photograph, public appearance, and even his height became topics of discussion across social media and news outlets. Growing up under such relentless scrutiny is something very few teenagers ever experience. His mother, Melania Trump, has consistently worked to protect her son from unnecessary public attention. She has repeatedly emphasized that Barron's well-being comes first, choosing to keep him away from political events whenever possible and allowing him to focus on school and living as normal a life as circumstances would permit. Unfortunately, being part of one of America's most controversial political families has also meant facing criticism that many believe should never be directed at a child. Barron has frequently become the target of online jokes, memes, and negative comments simply because of his family's public profile. Supporters and critics alike have often debated his life without considering the challenges of growing up under such intense public observation. As Barron has grown older, public curiosity has only increased. Whether it's speculation about his future, his education, or whether he'll eventually enter politics, nearly every aspect of his life attracts headlines. Yet despite years of attention, Barron has largely stayed out of the spotlight, rarely speaking publicly and maintaining a notably private life. While Barron Trump's story is often surrounded by political debate, it's also the story of a young man who has had to grow up under extraordinary circumstances. His experiences serve as a reminder that life in the public eye comes with pressures that few people can truly understand. Whatever path he chooses in the future, one thing is certain: Barron Trump's journey has been anything but ordinary.